Welcome back to PCM 2022, continuing our career mode with Tudor Pro Cycling. Last episode, we started off fantastically for Season 2. We've got Alex Baudin winning left and right, 2 stage wins in Mallorca, and the overall GC. Today's video is brought to you by PUBG Mobile, one of the most popular free-to-play mobile battle royale games in the world. PUBG Mobile has over 50 million active players from all over the world, each competing for survival in a fast-paced battle royale experience, either by themselves or with friends in the duo or squad game modes. PUBG Mobile has collaborated with the likes of Spider-Man No Way Home, Amazon's The Boys, and even Lamborghini, allowing you to customize your character's skin, outfit, and weapons. If that doesn't get you excited yet, the developers added a brand new game mode called Ancient Secret Arise, dipping the world into my favorite time in history, ancient Egypt. Available on 3 maps, Erangel, Miramar, and Livik, until September 12th. Don't be afraid by the spectacular scene of swirling golden sand at the spawn island. There's also a desert merchant. Save up shop tokens and you can get some discounts on the likes of a flare gun and other items. The Emperor Temple is a big challenge. Be prepared to defeat the Pharaoh to get some surprises. If you like what you see and want to challenge yourself attempting to win one of those winner chicken dinners, then click on the link in the description and download PUBG Mobile now. Once again, PUBG Mobile, check it out below. Before we take a look at the schedule for today, I've got quite some progress in our team. Last episode we noticed that Baudin had grown as a puncher, but also Leonard van Eetveld up to 74 now. Meanwhile, Sean Flynn is becoming equal towards our other 2 sprinters, 72 sprint, 73 acceleration. And I think the last rider is Gustav Wang, our T-tier, or 19-year-old T-tier, 71 time trial, 73 prologue now. In other words, the youngsters are doing exactly what we need, which is growing. In today's episode, we start off in France for the Étoile de Bessèges, after that, Spain, Almeria, and Clasica Jaen, and after that, Alpes-Maritimes also in France. And it looks like 2 of the 4 races are sponsor objectives, stage wins at Étoile de Bessèges and Alpes-Maritimes, so that should be obtainable, I think. First of all, Étoile de Bessèges, 5 days. Starting off at a sprint, another sprint but slightly hilly, a hilly stage that looks like a sprint, a hilly stage that looks like a hilly sprint, and a hilly time trial. Odd parkour, that's for sure, but our team for it is pretty versatile, let's say that. Sean Flynn being a sprinter that can get over hills. Next to Sean Flynn, Vogel is also here for the sprint, so it's gonna be dependent on the daily form who I'll go for on the day. Looking at the daily form, Sean Flynn has a +1 on the day, Vogel has a -1, leading to a 73 sprint, while Flynn has 74, so looks like the game has chosen our sprinter for the day. 6 kilometers to go, Groupama with a serious lead out on the right. I'm just trying to keep myself to the front and it's so difficult with all these corners, to be honest. Tudor doing God's work keeping us up here though. Should I launch a bit early as well with Vogel? I don't know. I'll wait a bit behind this corner. I'll launch right now with Vogel. We've got Flynn in the wheel. Perfect lead out, perfect lead out, perfect lead out. And we'll launch right now in this corner. Flynn comes around. We've got Jaen against Sean Flynn. Jaen, Sean Flynn. Sean Flynn comes around on the line. Sean Flynn gets our sponsor objective on the first stage of Étoile de Bessèges. A stage win. Wow, what a tree. Anyway, Emilien Jaen came really close. For a second there, I thought he had it, but he ran out of energy faster than we did, and Sean Flynn takes it in the end, so a perfect win. And obviously, the leader's jersey that we currently cannot see. Let's hope the camera angle, okay, doesn't help. Anyway, we've got it. On to stage 2 then. A bit more hilly, which on paper should fit a rider like Flynn, but Demar's also pretty good when it comes to his hill stats. Anyway, let's keep this rhythm going. Let's go for a second one. Once again, a +2 on Flynn, a -1 on Vogel. So once again, Flynn is better, but he's also ahead when it comes to bonus seconds. So if we can keep winning stages like this, we might have enough bonus seconds to survive the time trial and have a chance at GC. That's kind of my aim now. Hammering it over this final climb into the final 5 kilometers. Energy is kind of going down on our sprinter and lead out and so forth, but we've got a tiny descent to recover that. That's my aim here. I will switch towards Wang with about... Should I do it now? I think I should in this corner. There we go. Tudor, get out of the way, my friend. Get out of the way. Vogel sitting nicely. Flynn's kind of boxed in behind Viviani, so that's not ideal. I'll launch with Vogel right now. Flynn right now as well. Viviani is faster on paper. Viviani's faster on paper, but we've got the jump on him. Nah, Viviani might make it. Viviani takes it. We get seconds, so 6 bonus seconds though for Sean Flynn, which I'm pretty happy about. In GC, we're now again behind the tree. 6 seconds ahead of Viviani, 10 seconds ahead of Jaen, and then 12, 12, 13, 14, etc. So we're gaining seconds one by one. Oh my god, I missed out on an injury. Last episode, Fodor fell out of the race and he actually fractured his vertebrae, so He's out for quite a while, apparently until the start of April, so that is 3 full months. That's unfortunate. Onto a stage that looks like a sprint stage, smells like a sprint stage, but is classified as a hill stage. Today's actually quite interesting because Vogel has a +2 on the day, making him 74 sprint. Sean Flynn with a -2, making him only 72, and we're secondary. So on paper, Vogel is the best sprinter, but on paper, Flynn is the leader in GC. So if we sprint with Flynn, then we can get more bonus seconds. If we sprint with Vogel, we've got a bigger chance of winning the stage. I think I'm going to go for the latter. I think I'm going to go for attempting to get the stage with Vogel. 6 kilometers to go, one rider up there, Kenny Molly. I'm trying to do the lead out with Tudor, but I'm spending a lot of energy on him to the point where one will have to go early right now. Let's hope that does not become an issue for us. And Tudor can get out of the way because he's kind of in the way. 3 kilometers to go. Let's up the sprint on Wang in this corner. There we go. Sean Flynn, don't get blocked. Vogel in the wheel of Viviani right now. Can I switch towards the wheel of Viviani? Yes, I just did. There we go. And I'm going to launch with Flynn later, right now, to lower the speed. I don't know why I did that, but I'm going to launch from the wheel of Viviani with Vogel. Let's try and come around. Vogel versus Viviani versus Demar. It's going to be Demar, I think. No, Alex Vogel, come on. Yes! Oh my god, Alex Vogel wins ahead of Demar and Viviani. Shockingly, that worked out well, because I didn't really expect it during the sprint. We switched towards Viviani's wheel, we kind of lowered the tempo with our lead out, I don't know, but it worked out. We got the victory with Alex Vogel. Unfortunately, we don't get bonus seconds because Sean Flynn ended 4th on the stage, which is really close to bonus seconds, but hey, we can live with it. First, second, and first is not a bad run so far. Let's see if we can continue this on the Lodin finish on stage 4. With 10k to go, I've got my entire train at the front because the breakaway still has a minute at the front. It's a 4-man group with Van der Hoorn, so not surprising that the break is becoming troublesome. But I'm going to try and catch them. Flynn's the sprinter for the day because today he's got the better form, so that's it. Also, it's an uphill sprint, so we can't launch too early. Vogel in the wheel, we can't launch too early, 1.5k to go, launch with Vogel. Flynn in the wheel, come on. Can we get closer? Delaplace, Van der Hoorn. I think we might be able to do so. Let's try and launch right now. Oldani on the right, Flynn on the left. Oldani versus Flynn. Flynn is coming around and looks like he's going to be winning past the breakaway. Beautiful, and a beautiful win once again. So our 3rd victory in the Étoile de Bessèges, the 2nd one for Flynn, and our 5th this year. Wonderful. Not only do we get bonus seconds, but we also gap the others by 8 seconds on Warlop, Oldani, and Van der Sande, 17 seconds on the other peloton riders. So this is good for our GC battle. Talking about GC, roughly a lead of 30 seconds. The question, of course, is can we keep 30 seconds towards the likes of Dylan van Baarle, Mick van Dijken, Arendsman? I don't believe so, but we'll try, and hopefully we can remain somewhere up there in GC. Here we go, Sean Flynn is about to start. I don't really know if we can do well here. -1 on the day, so not the greatest start. I tried with Gustav Wang, I finished on 31 seconds, and Wang is a better time trialist, so that is not very hopeful. Let's be honest about that. Now the intermediate, 31 seconds down. That's, yeah, too much, eh? Crossing the line right now with Sean Flynn, and 1 minute 11, damn it. Damon Arendsman wins the time trial for Ineos Grenadiers. I have no clue what to expect when it comes to GC, but I fear we are out of the top 10. Or actually, we might still be in it by a little bit. 8th with Gustav Wang, and 6th with Sean Flynn, so 2 riders in the top 10 now. I wasn't expecting that. There we go, 2nd sponsor objective of the season, also succeeded. On to the next race then. Vogel and Flynn teaming up at the Clasica de Almeria, a sprinting classic. Looks like we've got the likes of Christoph and Poppel and so forth as competition. That's pretty strong, so it won't be easy. Very nice weather, not. We've got a -2 on Flynn, a -2 on Vogel, and oh la la, oh my god. Vogel has grown when it comes to sprinting. 75 sprint, 75 acceleration. That makes him miles ahead of Flynn, so looks like Vogel is our sprinter today. With about 20k to go, I'll be honest though, Vogel is not looking that amazing. His red bar is 20% non-replenishable, so that's not great. And his yellow bar is pretty bad as well, so potentially we might need to sprint with Flynn. I haven't decided yet. 5 kilometers to go. Kellerman can go 95 right now. We got beaten by the Caja train here, so that's not amazing. Can we still get past him? I don't know. Flynn is blocking Hecht, who's ahead of him. Oh my god. What is happening here? Let's go to the right. Let's launch with Kellerman. That is dumb. Let's go towards Hecht on 98. Let's launch with Hecht right now. Flynn's next. We've got Van Poppel doing something up there. Vogel is in the wheel of Flynn. Is it a good idea to go with Vogel? Apparently not, because he's done for. Yeah, this is done for. Garcia Cortinal's gonna win. Banashek second or Levasseur, I don't know, but we will get fourth on this one, so not a terrible result. Alex Vogel's red bar just disappeared on us instantly. He could not follow Flynn's wheel. Anyway, let's leave this race behind us. The next race is gonna be an odd one. Clasica Jaen Paraiso. Now, this is a gravel mountain race. So I selected a team with cobblers and with mountain people, but the problem is, neither can do both. That being said, the favorites list suggests that the cobble stat is not as valuable as a hill stat on this. By that logic, on paper, Yannis Fazar would matter with his hill stat, but 60 cobble is really low, so I'll likely protect him, but also Gage Hegt, who has 68 hill but 71 cobble, and we can see what happens then. With about 70k to go, we are on the loops towards the end. These 4 final hills, we're on the first one, and we're surviving quite well. We look like we're spending most of our energy on... I can't even tell. I think Hegt is surviving quite well, despite his climbing not being amazing, and I think Vazar is surviving quite well despite his cobble stats not being amazing. So I've actually got no clue who of the two will end up better. One hill further, it has become clear. We've got Vazar, who is the better one across our team by far, so he's our leader from this point onwards in his beautiful Swiss jersey. We're now topping the second last of the climbs. The group has thinned out to 41 people. Kelemen and Brun look like they're about to drop off. Yes, Vazar is now solo. No teammates for the final climb. That is not great. And we've got teammates. Vazar, Brun, and Kelemen are now all 3 in the front group. Somehow they came back, a group of 38 now, so a lot of people must have regenerated energy. 7 kilometers of climbing. I'm going to move towards the front myself and go on to 73, something like that. Set my own tempo here. We've got Hausen attacking. We've got Aolo with Fortunato reacting. Benoit kind of blocked in there. I'm going to try and keep my own tempo. This is unbearable. Look at them. Look at them flying by. Let's do 85 right now. Kelemen can take over from Vazar. We're getting blocked in now. I should have kept my tempo on 85 from the bottom of the climb. It's my own fault. 3 kilometers to go. Benoit with a massive lead. We are still trying to move past people, hoping for that top 10. It is not going to be easy, but I think it's going to be doable, though. Let's go 90 at the back of this group here. Past Coffee, hopefully, and so forth. We don't have the red for the sprint, though, so that is an aspect I don't like. 1.7k to go. We are basically in the group that's fighting for second, but they're all passing me. I'm just going to keep on going 86, 87, and hope that I've got some red left on the line to go for a final kick. Is this a descent to the line? Not really, but I will launch right now. We will get our top 10, I think. It looks like we will, but it will be at the back of the top 10. We've got Guerrero and Vlasov coming second and third. We're going to finish roughly, I think, 7th. Actually, we got 8th, which I'd argue is still a good result because a top 10 on this against this competition and knowing that Benoit destroyed everybody, we were never really going to compete for the win at this race anyway. Damn, February 2023 is a dark month for British cycling. Froome and Cavendish both announcing their retirement in one go, so that's a bit of a bummer for the Brits, but hey, that's what happens. Anyway, today's final race is the Tour des Alpes-Maritimes a 3-day stage race starting off at a hilly parcours, followed by a finish on Col d'Aise in a medium mountain stage. That's gonna be the hardest stage in this race, I think. Yes, certainly, because the third one is this one. Because we need to get that stage win here, we are bringing our A game to this race. We've got Alex Baudin, the puncher, Vazar, the climber, Chanin, the domestique. We've got plenty of decent domestiques across the board. I will say this competition makes me fearful. Madouas, Paraiso, Lafay, but their hill stat is crazy. 80 for Madouas is understandable, Paraiso 79, oh my god. Lafay, 81 hill. Jesus, the man has progressed in a year. With a race like this, we've got split goals. We can go for GC with Vazar, or we can go for stages with Baudin, for example. I do value the latter more because a sponsor objective of ours is winning a stage in this race. So Baudin is our focus today. We want a stage win. Oh snap, Madouas is down. That's the favorite for today. He's gone. Just past the 10k banner. Rémi Rocha is trying to get a bit of a gap on us here in the peloton. Fabio Christen doing a great job keeping our team to the front. I'm going to try and lead out Baudin on the final climb. Here we go. Climb is starting. Baudin protected by Tondon. Vazar in the wheel to help out later on. We've got 85 going. Hirata on the left. By the Panther in our wheel, we've got Bonamour being brought up. Looks like we're still setting nicely. Let's try and switch towards Baudin going 90. Vazar protecting him. There we go. And let's see if we can keep ourselves at the front now. 1.5k to go. Looks like we've got to move on the left. Let's try and follow that on 93. That is Herrera. I can't go too early. I can't go too early. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Does it flatten out towards the top? Yes, it does. I'll try and launch right now with Baudin up there. We try to come around Herrera, but nah. Jesus Herrera or Jose Herrera, whichever it is, he takes the victory ahead of Alex Baudin. No stage win. Ah, so close. So sad. Am I salty that we got beaten by Herrera? Yes, I am. 8 seconds down in GC now. 21 seconds down is Bonamur in third, but Jesus is the Herrera that won. Honestly, this stage looks harder. Coldes seems like a harder finish for the likes of a Baudin and so forth, or Yanis Fazar, but I guess we'll see in the race what energy we have with like 2 climbs to go and if we can compete for the win here. 54 kilometers to go. We are at the top of the bigger climb of the day right here. And we've got a group of 26 including Baudin and Fazar. I selected the card of Baudin. I think it's a mistake. I think Fazar is the better climber. We've started the Côte de Paix. My goal is to hold on as long as possible. And we're already in trouble. So that's not great. Come on. We can't drop now. We can't drop in the first kilometer. We gotta get back to the damn wheel here. It's not okay. Nearing the top and we've crawled back to the back of the group and I'm ready now to get into the descent ASAP, hopefully. Yes, to the front of the group now. Okay, let's recover fully. Get all the energy back with both our riders. That would be ideal. 3.5k to go. We've got ourselves sitting nicely. Let's not up it yet. Let's not up it yet. Let's keep Baudin protecting Fazar right now. Here is where I do expect a move to come. Energel and Fazar is done for. 86, 87. Let's try and get out of this mess on the left here. Let's try and move up a bit on the right, perhaps. 88. Am I going too early? Maybe I am. We've got to move by Michael Woods now. 89, 90. Let's not go too fast. We've got Rochat trying to actually respond to Woods. We can't do that. We are not fast enough. We are not fast enough to do that. So I'm just trying to survive right now. Fazar versus the rest, 500 meters to go. I'm going to wait. I'm going to launch right now. And I think I'm going to be finishing 5th. Herrera wins again. Ahead of Woods, Paripancher, and yes, we confirm our 5th place on the stage. GC-wise, we are now 7th and 8th on 106 and 111 with Baudin and Fazar, so we can't do GC on this. I will just hope that we can secure these top 10 positions and hope that we can get our stage win on the next stage. I'd argue it's possible, but it's also not going to be easy. I think Baudin's the one for this one, though. It's kind of in between a hill and a mountain, so I'm not sure who of the two is going to be better for this finish, but I'm going to call Baudin over Fazar for this one. This has to be the day. Baudin's looking amazing with a +3 on the day. That is 73 mountain and 78 hill. I sincerely hope that Baudin can compete for the stage today. The peloton is about to start the final climb. 5 kilometers to go. One problem, there's a break of 11 men at the front, and I've low-key got a feeling that they might actually win today's stage because we're getting really close to the finish line. Is that the break already? I think they're about to be caught. Yeah, I think the break just got caught. Let's do 90. Come on. We've got to move by Lafay. 87, not too much. We've got Herrera sitting nicely there as well. Jaen, you're done for. You can go out of the way. We have Bernard still with a tiny bit of a lead. 2.3 kilometers. Let's do 89 with Baudin. Not too much. 88. Fazar can take over just like that. And let's try and keep going like this. Let's get towards Woods and so forth somehow. Let's do 90. 91 maybe. Not yet. Oh, I think it will be difficult. I think this will not work out. We've got to move by Laurence right there on the right. Baudin still has energy. 89. I think Woods has it. We're going to try and come around right now with Baudin, but nah. 8 top 3 for us. Woods is going to take the stage. We fell our sponsor objective. I'm incredibly sad, devastated, salty, but that's what happens in cycling. We can't win everything, and unfortunately, we didn't do that, winning at Tudor Alpes. In hindsight, a podium with Baudin is great, but I think if I had to write that race again, I might have Fazar as leader, because I think the mountain stat is what made Baudin troublesome on the final climb, because Fazar had a better day when it comes to the mountain stat, but worse when it comes to punching, and I went with the puncher on this finish. I think I should have done it the other way around. Nonetheless, GC-wise, 2 riders in the top 10, 1 in the top 5. Baudin secures a 5th spot on this final stage. And there it is, an unhappy sponsor. We've got a top 3 in a stage, not a stage win, so that's unfortunate. I'm saying unhappy sponsor, but they're still like completely 100% happy with us. It's just that we failed one of the sponsor objectives, which is not fun. Despite our final race not being fruitful, I think we can be happy about today's episode. After last week's Mallorca challenge doing great, we've got Bessèges now with 3 stage wins, so quite happy about today. Slowly but surely, our wonderful team is increasing their stats, increasing their results, becoming a better team overall, so our goal remains the same. By the end of the year, I want to make my step up towards pro team with the squad, and I think we're on our way to do so. And I'm afraid that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.